And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time, Universalis 4, in our chill Ottoman game, where in Europe it looks like we have 7 sovereign powers left. There is Scotland, Great Britain, France, Alpanet, Maze, Austria, and the Teutonic Order. The Teutonic Order being the biggest of them, physically. Eventually, not the biggest of them in development. Looks like France is the biggest of them in development. And then in the New World, we have 3 powers that are independent. We have Chile, we have Peru, and we have the United States of America. And of all those powers, the first one we're going to interact with is the United States of America, and we're going to go tell it to not continue conquering our subject. There we go. Gotta keep them small. And apparently there's a couple small guys left. There's Hawaii out in the Pacific. I think Samoan Islands here are independent. There might be a couple more little ones out here. Samoa, Tonga. That's us. Okay. I haven't colonized any of the stuff out here. It's just been stuff we've inherited from other people. Probably the Portuguese. So we're in the middle of potentially mobilizing. Oh, we can start building the panel panel. Sure. We got money for that. So I'm thinking, assuming we got... Well, we might not have force limit for it. Oh, we have force limit for it. Let's generate a few more combat stacks. And then we're probably going to start something by attacking the Teutonic Order. So, can't belligerent. So it'd be the Teutonic Order and Great Britain in this war. I think that is a good small war. Once that's done, we can start working on some of the small guys. You're allied with Chile. You're allied with France. You're allied with Great Britain. You're allied with Great Britain and France. Okay. And probably find some way that we can sort of chain through these guys, get multiple wars going vaguely at once, so we can try to finish this off within the remaining time in the game. I think we got a little over 60 years with which to finish up the world conquest here. Oh, there we go. Alright. So units build out. We're not taking royal marriages with anyone. Or, well, I'm not 100% sure. What we'll probably end up doing is, if we do decide to take royal marriages with them, we'll take it with the guy we're trying to annex, most likely. That way we don't tank the legitimacy on our nation. No one that we can royal marry has enough prestige to not cause us to lose legitimacy. That's my expectation right now. Currently annexing someone. Still can afford to annex that person, so we will start the process. I would have expected some of this to be on cooldown, but maybe the cooldown was refreshed by the save and reload. That was just basically the part break. But yes, I think we're pretty close to the point where we can basically just fight everyone who's left except for the people in the New World. So at some point we'll have to move a bunch of guys over to deal with the America. At this point, the main reason I'm integrating vassals one by one, or the islets one by one, is actually to reduce the lag, and mainly in the diplomacy or in the subject screen, because this stream or this screen in particular is very laggy. Too many subjects. It's better to have no subjects at this point. Well, there's some exclusions that I suppose we can. One way to quickly end some of these wars is to subjugate some of the miners instead of military conquer them. I suppose that would also get us more diplo relations. Also, for some degree, waiting for these cores to complete. The French have dared to insult us. Oh, the poor French. Suggested we had 3 sets of rebels, but I only see 1. Where may the others be? Nope, looks like that was all of them, okay. Oh, there were some over in the New World, okay. And yeah, we're basically waiting for this list to become manageable. And I suppose we should start, while I'm waiting, I should start spying on the guys we're going to invade next. And it's Kiev. Next, another person. Let's go through our list here. Colony, so not you. Yorkland. Can't range you in, so we rein you in. Colony. Brunei. Get Diplomat back to take a look. Can annex you. Not currently annex anyone, so we can definitely think about it. We're going to lose about 4 a month. I think that will be enough to get that one integrated. Another wonder we can work on. Expand the one in Tenochtitlan. Not really that interesting for us. So, New Castile will at least benefit from it. I suppose we can get the game to run a little bit faster, we'll turn the speed up. places. We got a guy in the area, so that shouldn't be a problem. Those my rebels or those subject rebels? Outside of Orkney, it looks like subject rebels. I was worried over nothing, as they usually are. Okay, I think I'm gonna just stop being patient. We're gonna start the war. We should be strong enough to handle this war, even if I'm not truly being patient. I need diplomat back away. No, it's waiting for diplomat. There we go. Okay. And then over here we got a group. On that target, on that target. Okay. Honestly, we got enough troops just piled up everywhere. They might actually leave the recruiters apart, because they can, in theory, reinforce each other. Here and I just got annexed. And apparently I say that and we've already lost a battle. That was a quick loss. Yeah, that was a quick loss. So they're on speed 5, so... That really high morale is actually quite dangerous. Okay. I feel like they took another round of military ideas when we weren't paying attention. Well, if we want to level 5, this is this choice, and this choice. So. Well, I'm wrong with the sheer number of... Well, protecting them partially down here, but not necessarily protecting them enough. The Doom stack rolling around feels it is threatening enough that it could just roll into my stacks and destroy them. And right now it doesn't appear to be wrong. This is apparently what I get for going off too aggressively. Maybe I should have waited for the entire recruitment phase to happen. Siege of Somerset. Let's push this one to London. And push the fleet that was supporting the siege over to blockade London. Okay, 2 sieges down here. One of them moved to Riva. Let's move the other one to go support there. One more to recruit there, and that stack will be ready for moving. See, Northumbria is finished. Okay. Don't think we can just cross the... Oh, well, we can in this case. Okay. Let's pile up on the border. Tyrone. Okay, so they've taken over Ireland, but we're about to take over the mainland UK, mainland England. Siege of Coventry. Making progress. As annoying as it was to be losing as battles we were at the beginning of the war, the sheer weight of Ottoman forces will make most forces bow down. I'm a little worried about this crossing. It is definitely something where if we just sort of trickle them in, we should not have a problem. Siege of Berlin, okay. Siege of London. Good to see. Let's see if we can win the naval engagement here. This is basically their entire fleet versus our entire fleet. And while we were out blockading them, keeping them in port, they were regenerating, so it may not quite all go our way. In fact, it looks like it's not going our way. Okay. Well, if I still had naval superiority, we'd probably be trying to cross right now, but we'll wait a moment. I think we'd be able to get it back once these guys do their repair. Just gotta wait for them to repair. Which might... It's gonna take almost a year, to be fair. Siege of Musca. Okay, we get those guys. Oops. That's fine. Mild setback, not a big setback. Yep, there we go. Our statesman back after the old one died. The war against England isn't going super well, but it's definitely not going terribly. To be fair, I don't necessarily even need full annexation of England. I don't think England's willing to accept what we're going to lay down if we were going for that option anyway. see how much war score England actually has. I suspect it is more than 100%. Got some cost reductions, which, yeah, aren't enough. So something like that would be a possible war score. So yeah, we're definitely, if we can get the English Navy to cower in port, definitely in a position where we think we can win. Interesting. Big defeat. Don't necessarily know how many of those the Teutonic Horror or the Teutonic Empire can actually take on the nose. Really? Click the thing and you just go off the menu. Of course you do. So they basically got 2 forts left. One of them's the capital where their army's heading. Three forts. Forgetting about the one where, well, yeah, basically two real ones in the capital one. Now goes the repair, like 4 more months. It's a thing when you basically recreate Hearts of Iron 4 by completely surrounding the enemy army. Now there's one wandering off there. That's how you can tell it's not Hearts of Iron 4. Massive swaths of territory that are not occupied by the army running amok. army withdrawing. Based on that vector, I think it's going there. So we'll move the army and give a command to the stack that is moving to try to intercept. Okay, to the best of their ability, the repairs are done. Please go blockade the strait so we can begin the landing. Our fleet get caught on a battle there. See if it's a fleet battle that we win. Looks like it isn't. No, maybe not. Capture the enemy flagship. Yeah, I think this is also a war that we can't completely end the Teutonic Order in. But we can definitely pretty heavily downsize them. Something like that. Shove them all into that a little bit. Maybe. Quite possibly. Still want to beat the British first. Get the stuff off the British. Our guys aren't in the channel yet, because we haven't won that naval battle yet. Almost. There's the naval battle over. Fleet en route. Okay, and they of course have been the channel in that situation. Send the group across. Give them a general of some sort to lead the charge. And send the second wave behind them. Oh, that's annoying. Well. Okay, we managed to force them back off so that our guys can at least withdraw back across the channel. No, we can probably get away with a slightly lesser war against the British. Anyway, that doesn't sound that bad. Let's take that. And then, can we declare that one? Yes. Are we over 100 overextension? I am. Let's release Königsberg as a land state. Okay, there we go. That gets us below 100%. Now we just wait for these cores to complete while preparing our troops for the next war. But looking at the time, now's a good point, a good place for the part break. We finished that war. Next one's probably going to be Austria. So we'd start a war with Mays. Do a Mays-France war. Do I have a peace treaty with France? No, so we can use that to drag Scotland in, as well as hit a blow on France. Sounds like a plan, but we are going to wait for the overextension to fall, and we are going to put the part break in here. So if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you've been enjoying. We're going to pick up where we left off last time, or pick up where we left off in, pick up where we left off here in the next part, which will be up for you tomorrow, so expect that to be part of tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break to clear my mind, and then we're going to get right back to it. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.